my name's Whitney. I'm one of the midwives. Today we're going to be talking about nappies, how to change them, what to expect to find in them, and the kinds of questions your midwives will be asking you when they come and visit you at home after the birth of your baby. The first thing you're going to want to do is open that nappy up and stretch it all out. It'll make it easier to apply. Make sure the tabs work. Sometimes they can go wrong. Top tip, this yellow line here is a wetness indicator. When it touches wetness, it turns blue. That helps you to know when baby's done a wee. Now, time to remove dirty nappy. What you can do is actually use the nappy itself to help remove any large chunks. Pull this down and away from baby's kicking feet. And then you'll need to do the wiping. So you can use either a water-based wipe or cotton wool and warm water. Either will do, but the important thing is to go from front to back, never back to front, as this can cause urinary tract infections. Now we're going to use some barrier cream. Any will do. The point here is just to create a barrier between baby's skin and wetness. Apply it to the cheeks, making sure to get into the little nooks and crannies. Now we're going to put our fresh clean nappy on, so we'll slide tabs to the back with a little cooperation, and then we're going to line those tabs up with baby's belly button. Bring the front on through the legs and hold down with the other hand. Bring those tabs to Velcro in close together at the front. Make sure to check that the inner lining is made a good seal to avoid disaster. You'll find that there's lots of different types of nappies on the market today. The more traditional plastic-based ones that you may be used to are brilliant, convenient, and what we know. However, obviously they do have a big impact on the planet and take up a lot of space in landfills. You can get the washable, reusable types of nappies. The good news with that is it's much more eco-friendly, but is a lot more work and a lot more hassle having to wash and rewash those nappies. And they also now have what are called hybrid types, which are usually bamboo based with still some plastic in them, and they are as close to the traditional style disposable nappy that you're used to. Downside being that they can be a bit more expensive, but at least they're a little friendlier on the planet. In the end, you'll make the decision that's right for you and your family, and that's the right decision. After the birth of your baby, midwives will come to your house to visit you and check in on you. Every single time they come to see you, they're going to ask you, has your baby been weeing and pooing? So you're going to need to keep track of how often you see wet nappies and how often you see dirty nappies. It can be a very important way for us to determine the health of your baby, how effective feeding is going, and overall wellness for everybody. So an ideal healthy baby will wee 1 to 2 times in the first 24 hours and have at least 1 dirty nappy. On day 2, I would expect 1 to 2 dirty nappies and 2 wet nappies. The easy thing is from there on up, each day old they are is how many wet nappies I'd expect to see. Day 3, 3 nappies. Day 4, 4 nappies. And onwards until you see on average about 8 wet and dirty nappies per day, and that will continue on until your baby's pretty much out of nappies. We've used some common household items to show you what baby poo looks like. Here's the first few days, a bit like Marmite. And then for a few days it'll turn into a bit of pesto, and then you might find on day 5 a chicken korma. Here's a handy guide you can screenshot now to refer to later. If you have any questions about any of the stuff I've talked about today, please just pop a comment down below. Somebody will respond, or of course you can have a conversation with your midwife. They'd be happy to chat. Thank you. Hi, my name is Whitney. I'm one of the midwives. Today we're going to be talking